Dad? How do I know it's focused on me? I can't tell. Every time I've tried to film on it and I put it on my computer, I'm not focused.
It's just a knack. You'll get the knack of it.
I look blurry.
Turn autofocus off and...
I don't know how to do that.
Well, then read your cocking instructions instead of watching YouTube stuff.
Hi guys, it's Lauren. How are you doing? I don't know if I'm in focus right now, and if I'm not, I really might cry and return this camera if I'm allowed to after using it, because I've tried to start this vlog several times, and every time I've tried and I've imported the footage into my laptop, I haven't been in focus. I've been like sort of blurry. And it's just too complicated for my little pea-sized brain. Currently 10 past 10, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been wanting to do that ever since I've watched Kahila Harry's channel, because she has a really lovely phone background and I'm so jealous. So I did feel like her in that moment, so can we just... I am back to work today. I booked a few days off for my birthday, which was on Friday, but sadly that few days is now over and I'm back to work today. I'm not until 4 o'clock though, so we do have a good couple hours to be productive before I start my shift. So I've just posted a photo on my Instagram story. If you're not following me over there, you definitely should, because I look a lot more productive on my Instagram than I do on here. So I posted that picture of me writing with my cup of tea and my dog, and then immediately got the camera out and didn't write and come on here to talk about the fact that I'm gonna write. It's a really twisted, confusing cycle. It really is. It's also a really lovely day. Also, that is not like a UFO, that is my light reflecting outside, so it's not a UFO. Don't worry, don't be concerned for me, it's fine. This is like my favorite kind of winter day, when it's like freezing cold but it's blue skies, because it just feels like so crisp, you know? Like crisp is such a word to describe this sort of weather. It is a little bit later now. It's about 1 PM. I have put some makeup on just so that I don't have to rush in like 2 hours or so. I can just put my uniform on and head straight out the door. So I have just hit 73,609 words, and I've just finished writing a scene that I was writing last night, and it was a really fun scene. Like, I've not really had a scene like that in a while that has just come out so easy. It was a real joy to write it. So when I'm listening to music when I write, it can either go one of two ways, and the first way is that I will get distracted by the music and end up rapping or singing or dancing, and I don't actually focus on the writing. I just listen to the music, really. I just get enchanted by the music. But last night didn't go like that. Last night I put Taylor Swift's new album on, Evermore, which I'm obsessed with, by the way. I put that on, and then 20 minutes or so had passed and I'd stopped writing, and I looked where I was on the album and like 5 songs had passed and I didn't even know. Like, I just completely drained it out, and I was so focused in the scene, and I just love when that happens. It feels really good. So Nemiety, which was the first novel that I've documented writing on this channel, I think that finished around 84,000 words. It's been ages since I've opened that document, so I'll try and find that to just confirm what it ended up being on, and I think it was 84,000 words. And I have a feeling that this story, Project Ring, is going to be around the same or less. Yeah, there's not a lot of chapters that I have left to write in this story, and it's kind of daunting to think about that. When I was writing Nemiety, I remember how long it took me to write the final chapter. There was so much pressure for it, for that final sentence to be like good, and I think I filmed it. I think I filmed my reaction to writing the last sentence, and I went a bit, you know, dramatic. But we're quite close to writing the final sentence for this story, and it's just mad. I have spent a whole year working on this story, and I'm almost finished with it. There's a lot that comes after the end. The end isn't the end. The end is just the beginning of all the other shit that I've got to do for this to be great.
Like this. Bodies that look like this also look like this.
Bodies that look like this also look like this. It is now the 16th and it's about 7:15. I have been home from work for quite a while, not gonna lie. Have I done any writing? Have I done anything but watch TikToks and drink coconut chocolate? No, I haven't. But it's okay. It's 7:15. I've had a bath. I haven't washed my hair though because I hate washing my hair. I'm gonna put Taylor Swift's album on because when I last listened to it, I wrote really well. As it stands, I am currently on 73,679 words. So not a lot more than when I last updated, but it's fine. No, it's not really. Am I in focus? I can't even tell. Now it is 10:15, okay? And writing is just not going well tonight. It's one of those nights where I can sit in front of the computer, fully dedicated and fully ready to write, and nothing works. The scene I'm writing is just not working with me. The words just are not flowing tonight. They're just not flowing. I hate nights like this. We have just hit 74,000 words, but that's still not a lot that I've written tonight. I don't like what I've written. I can do better. I know I can do better. Basically, I need to write an auction, and I have never been to an auction. I don't know the first thing about an auction, and I'm trying to research it, but nothing's really clicking, and I don't really see how I can work it into my story without making it completely boring. It's basically like 10:30 now. I am going to call it a night, and we will try to come back to this chapter tomorrow, and hopefully we will have more success. Friday the 18th, and there's builders outside my door. Quite awkward, not gonna lie. Yesterday was a day where no writing happened because I had work, and then I went shopping, I went for a meal. No writing happened, and today there's been a lot of noise but a lot of time for me to write, and I've been trying to. I have been sat here with the laptop trying to write, and I'm honestly getting nowhere. Lately it's just like one day where I love it, one day or a couple days where I absolutely hate it. I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. I think maybe I need to read something. When I say that the 10,000 Doors of January blew my mind, I read it in, I don't even know when I read it. I read it in like the first lockdown, I think. So I'll try and find the date of when I read that book, and I have not been able to think about it. No, I have not been able to think about anything else other than that book. That book completely blew my mind, and there's not many books that have done that. Anything I've tried to read after that has honestly just felt, what's the point? What can I read after that is gonna like top it, you know? Which is stupid because she's released another book and I started reading it, and it's been packed now, so it's not even like I can carry on reading that book. I need like to watch something new or read something new that is going to spark like inspiration, because I feel like my well of inspiration has run dry. I'm so tempted to skip ahead and start a scene that I know I will enjoy writing, but I get so angry when I do that because then I've got to come back to it, and I just don't want to come back to it. Who's that? The builders are back. Foxy. I look like a pale, drowned rat right now, but just ignore that because I'm here to update you. So it is the 19th now, it's 10 to 6, and all I've done today is go to work. I finished at 2 o'clock. I come home, I had a bath. No, I had a nap, then I had a bath, and now I'm finally sitting down to write. So I've had 2 really rubbish writing days, so I'm hoping we can make it up tonight and tomorrow because it's Sunday tomorrow and I'm off work. So now's my chance. I had my nap, so hopefully we'll be feeling awake at like 1 a.m, 2 a.m, because those are my like peak writing times where the house is silent and I feel creative. So I'm hoping that's what tonight's gonna look like, but we never thought no. We are now only opening the laptop right now at almost 6 o'clock. That is just disappointing. Where are we? I don't even know what I'm on word count wise because that's how like bad it's been. I am on 74,179 words. I think I've left off on a way that should be easy to jump back into today, so fingers fucking crossed. Oh wait, these are charged. Okay, I got one's missing. I've got a missing AirPod. Oh no. Okay, so now it's 8:15 and have I moved out of my bed? No. But have I been writing? Yes, I have. But have I been writing a lot? No. I'm on 74,501 words. So we're writing slowly. What do you need to go in the garden? Go! Oh my god, it's Sunday the 20th. 20th. Why does that sound wrong? 20th. It's basically, oh my god, is that the time? It's 12:30 already and I've absolutely done nothing. I've really struggled to get out of bed this morning. I woke up about 8 o'clock and then I felt like I'd not slept, like I was so tired. So I ended up going back to bed till about like 10:30 and then I've been on my phone and on my laptop just being a slump basically. I've done nothing and it's only now that I've actually got up, got dressed and I've moved my chair. My chair was in the corner with boxes on and clothes on, all packed. I've put them on the floor so that I can sit on my chair. So maybe if I sit at my chair instead of on the floor on the mattress, maybe we'll be more productive because last night didn't go as I wanted it to. I ended up going to bed before midnight, which didn't expect on a Saturday night. Does anyone else, like when their Google Docs like freezes, does anyone else panic that it's like being hacked and someone's downloading your work? Because I always do. We're on 74,636 words. So we were writing last night. That's the proof, but there's not much of it. There's not much proof because your girl got distracted. So last night I had this really weird dream, okay? So back in my second year of uni, I went to this trampoline place for my mate's birthday and I fell hard, man. I fell on like the metal pole, basically wounded myself, couldn't breathe, was sobbing, screaming. It was really dramatic and I really thought like I'd broken my spine. The amount of pain that I was in, I mean I could walk so I know I didn't break my spine, but I was in so much pain and like I had so much fear, like what have I done? And then it was like this long process of scans and meetings with this doctor. Turns out I don't even know what I had, something I damaged. So they had to send me to physiotherapy. He was like a couple years older than me. He was like fairly attractive and it was really, really, really awkward because all we would do, he'd make me like do several stretches like in front of him so he could like watch me. Then he would like, lay down. So I'd lay down on like the massage table and we'd have like the next half an hour of him just awkwardly rubbing like my lower back. And it makes me embarrassed now. I'm blushing. It's really embarrassing because there was so much tension. Like it wasn't even like I fancied him, but it was really awkward and I'm sure he knew that I was awkward because I kept laughing and he kept trying to make small talk and it just didn't work. Yeah, I had a dream last night that I saw him again. I don't even remember where or how or like what happened, but
he was in my dream last night. And I think maybe I dreamt about that because Tayshan, the love interest in this story, is a physiotherapist. He is. Maybe that guy, maybe that story of my past has sparked some inspiration here that I had no idea about. I didn't really connect the dots before because, like I said, I didn't like him. It was just very... the air just felt very sexually fused, you know, because of what he was doing. Okay, I've got to stop talking about this now. I'm going to try and write. I have got food in the oven because I'm fucking starving. So, yeah.
We've just cooked cookie dough pie and it's, oh my god, it's so good. So, it's almost 3 p.m. and I haven't moved from the chair, surprisingly. I did take a break to eat some of this cookie dough pie thing that I got at Aldi. It was delicious. But other than that, I have been pretty focused. However, focused is an umbrella of a word, because whilst I've been focused, it hasn't really been on the project that I wanted it to be. So because I'm still sort of struggling with the scene in Project Ring, I found myself going back to my NaNoWriMo project, not to write, but just to read through what I wrote in NaNoWriMo. So the 23,000 words that I got, I was just kind of reading through. I made a few edits, had a few smiles and a few like eels. It's been what? So it's been like what, 20 days since I last opened that document. So that's 20 days where I sort of forgot what I wrote, kind of. So it was quite a nice surprise to read through it and actually like it. The scene that I was struggling on, I am sort of working my way through it. It sort of feels like I'm dragging my heels through mud. It's all a bit squidgy and a bit uncomfortable. But hopefully we'll come out the other side pretty soon and I can start a different chapter. I've noticed that I'm not very good at writing surprises, whether that's like a surprise party or what else do people get surprised over? Just like, I don't know, when something's got to be revealed in a very big dramatic way, like a surprise party or like a big event, that's a surprise. My main character is in for a very big surprise in this next chapter, and I don't really know how to write her reaction without it coming across fake. If she just says, oh my god, or like she gasped. I'm not very good at writing the surprise bit. It all comes out a bit like fake and a bit forced. When I'm reading it, it's like, oh, I don't know what I'm trying to say. However, I currently have the house to myself. There's no shouting, there's no banging, there's no toys that I can hear. It's just very peaceful. It's just me and Harley, my dog, and it's really nice. So I'm gonna go and sit in the living room. I think I'm gonna go for a little bit of scenery change and we're gonna go sit in the living room. So I'm gonna grab my shit and we're gonna go.
Bring it back, girl, bring it back. Shake your ass like a Polaroid picture.
So I'm not gonna lie, now that I'm in the living room and the house is quiet, I'm not in the mood to write. Ready? Steady. Didn't say go yet. Part of me wants to put a Christmas movie on and wrap all my presents, but the other part of me wants to do that on Christmas Eve because I'm off for Christmas Eve. I've not had it off for the past like 2 years. However, this year I'm working Boxing Day, which is really sad because Boxing Day I normally have a couple drinks. But yeah, I've got Christmas Eve off, so I might wait to wrap all of those presents on Christmas Eve, so it feels really festive, because I do not feel festive at all this year. This will probably be the last video I upload before Christmas, so have a nice Christmas despite what's currently going on. And with Boris's announcement, it's not even like we can enjoy Christmas to the full extent, but I hope despite that you have a nice one. Drink lots and eat lots, and I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.